The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9? Now Donovan Peoples-Jones.
Keep them all off.
Nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Jaguars take over. 30-yard line.
We'll come out of that trio. I know he's coming in at 3-4. Gonna start that bitch all right.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Oh yeah, in that dollar.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defense in front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
On 2nd down, Swift. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves him needing about 7 here on 3rd down.
A gain of 2.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you play strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, Herbert.
Oh, Herbert, what are you throwing?
Rifles one that's intercepted.
Hey, Herbert, come on, don't start that shit, man. To the ball straight to the thing. Oh, Lord, boy.
Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing
float on that nigga.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins.
Good play call.
Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
That's crazy, man.
Following the interception, Love. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun. Love. This will be caught at about the 5. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Firing quickly out wide is Love. He'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
On third down, Mixon. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on third down. That sets up a 1st and goal. The stop there on third. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there. And I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly.
Oh, man, come on with the bullshit, bro.
Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown, Joe Mixon with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Texans have taken the early lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert.
My boy,
The coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's crazy.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
We ain't get no puss on the dollar, though.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. A shotgun snap for Herbert. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the
37-play call, man.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the 1st.
At the 41-yard line.
Herbert on 1st down now.
Oh, he got hit.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Big guy hit, man.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again for the 41. Throwing again. Herbert. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Herbert throwing again. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And, oh, my goodness, what a catch at the 6. That's good for 28 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception,
Herb, you got to throw that ball where he knocks him right in for the touchdown.
And it makes things easier for a defense. You and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception and he usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
Again, Herbert. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10.
Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
I had a nigga wide open. I should have left the nigga on that end route.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. But now it's 3rd and goal.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Herbert now.
You catch the ball, bro.
Incomplete.
You wonder with any receiver how he'll handle working over the middle in the NFL, especially with a young receiver. They tried it there to no avail.
Sanders on for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Sanders kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays, and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, what are you going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Isaiah
just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
That's a good question.
A handoff to Mixon. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. just do get the playoff. Love going to throw it. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
Play action. It's Herbert. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. And that'll bring up second down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, here's Swift. And he's going to be close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 37. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift.
Well, this heck be hating, dog.
With a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage.
This be hating, dog.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books.
It be hating, dog.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10.
They be hating, dog.
This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They go with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On first down, they go with Jacobs.
Man, this nigga slow, dog. Slow ass nigga, man.
Full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
He's tackled at the...
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defense in front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage.
That nigga slow, dog.
Great leverage.
You're right, though. I was on the turbo.
Spot and stacked him up.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
Man, no, they didn't, bro. Come on, Herbert. What up? This nigga keep throwing the ball, man.
And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line.
You got no reason to throw that ball like that.
Interception for him now here in this first half, and you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. They'll start here with a give to Mixon.
That's lame as fuck, dog.
Before being stopped at the 28.
Oh, boy.
Fires up offensive linemen, and the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the Jags get to him as down he goes.
Sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's 3rd down. 3rd and 7.
On 3rd down, Love. And he took the contact as he was throwing it. And the ball drops incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He'll fire this deep for... It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brandon Ayuk, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. Fly route, go.
Let's go fast.
That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Let's go fast.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go fast.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision to us here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try and play field position maybe, turn the ball over, put it in the hands of their defense. Who knows?
You're a nice man.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and
they'll
6.
work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Love, they go play action now.
Hit, yes sir.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level.
Fucked them up.
So
he thought I was
when
in
they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown. Jacksonville. Brandon Ayuk with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. He sets to fire deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Love from the gun. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something that feels somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right?
Yeah,
you're just feeling it.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So we come upon halftime with 9 points separating these two teams. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Oh, I could have picked that off. I'm trying to hit stick that nigga.
Emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Glad he
Calling no
up.
gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, and what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Breland. That bitch balling.
It was Breland Sneaks getting home to the quarterback that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football before he knew it. He was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Well, sometimes those punt returns can yield some unnecessary roughness penalty.
Now, I know a lot of guys, when they run a long way to execute a block or make a hit, they're going to launch it no matter what, and it can often cost them.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. That's complete to his receiver, AuG. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17. And he's certainly been a huge factor.
He's got
2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their 3rd of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we've got this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge, and they missed a golden opportunity.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Partner, that's another short run there, and I think the easy thing is to look at him right now and say, let's get away from him entirely. Let's start throwing the football. But I don't think you ever entirely abandon the run. It helps set a tone for the game for you, keeps your offensive linemen feeling good about themselves, and it actually tamps down a defense's pressure, because if you just throw it all the time, it's going to tee off with the pass rush.
So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. 3rd quarter action from Jacksonville. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard, your receiver can't
he caught
handle
that. Man, get out of here.
Pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
It's a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Mixon. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
48, come on. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Love now on 2nd down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the rookie Jeremy Chin.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
I don't know what to do.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique.
Bro,
but if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's going to go down again. Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
Third and long, it's Herbert. He'll fire this deep for AuG. On Herbert, his third interception. Trey Flowers picks it. Certainly not what he was hoping.
I thought the wrong motherfucker, dog. I had the damn circle wide open. Come across that middle. Man, pull a shot, bro.
For Charles, that's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
He'll try to get the run game going. This is Mixon. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. Jalen Johnson up to make the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. From the gun, Love. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the rookie Isaiah Simmons. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown.
Jaguars.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that will make this a 19-point game. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. The rookie Cameron Dantzler picks it. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I don't know. I don't think he needs to stop.
Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. Let's go, D.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Herbert off of play action. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brandon Ayuk. His 3rd touchdown of the game. His 8th on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Jaguars 33, Texans 7. Rigoberto
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. They're throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Now Love. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
And now it's Valdez Scantling on the end around. Neville Gallimore on the stop.
Wide receiver.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
At the 43-yard line.
On second down, here's Mixon. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. The Texans on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Here's Love.
Oh, I felt right committed, bro.
He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. No.
Mixon with a first down carry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Once again, they run with Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Mixon again.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On first down, Mixon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
He's brought down at the 31.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And that is incomplete here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. The play fake, Love. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon.
Love's pass.
He needed a yard. That's exactly what he got. Earns him a new set of downs.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
The 29-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play fake. Here's Love. Flushed out right. He finds his running back, Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That is caught at the 7. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Working out of the gun. Love. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 11 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a second down.
At the Jaguars' 18-yard line.
Invert. So we see it.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon, and they'll get him down right around the 16.
On the carry.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8.
Another yard. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Love.
Perfect. I should have went and got that bit, dude.
See this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Peoples-Jones returning. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
On the return, the Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Play action. It's Herbert.
Oh,
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Coleman. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Following the interception, Love got an open man. It's QT. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10. On play action, Love to throw. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
On 4th down, Love. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Peoples-Jones returning. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. They're going to pass here with Herbert. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Dawson Knox, incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 14.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He'll fire this deep, and that's caught inside the 30. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 72 yards. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for. And
I need to put that cross right in the auto.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
Over that PAC.
25-yard line.
You got to get that man-to-man.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next
That was
drive.
not running
They're
that
down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, Coach, what do you want to call? He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Today's final score, Jaguars.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys are just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Jaguars, a loss would have really hurt. As it stands, they finished the first half at 3-5. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Houston, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Trade running backs. I don't even running backs. And the nation. Trade Keith Swift. I might trade Jacob though. Let that nigga go. I don't know what I'm gonna get for that nigga. They're gonna be in the weird time. That's a be balling, bro. That's a good pickup, though. Kiss Mouth game one, though. Come along now, though. See the tackle. Yeah, 2-30. They should have had more than that. They robbed me on that one touchdown.
I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none, I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on, I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's split, we on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Catch me, got a brand new visor, yeah. You free smart, but my boy's wiser, yeah. Get the job done like the equalizer. And I'ma grab another drink, cause tonight I'ma die like Michael Phelps. Hey, diving in this pool. I don't know what we have. Hey, I'm just telling you the truth. I heard the flare gun, I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's Brit. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's Brit. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Get it triumphant. Let's bump it. Don't mind me seizing the moment. Energy up my body burning. My stomach keep on turning. Stop moving, I can't control it. On my last breath and I can't hold it. You gotta give it all I got. This for the ones that think I'm joking. This for real. Lightweight bust off half of. Yeah, I'm sweating, baby. Must be all them happy meals. I don't know how happy feels, but damn, I'm trying to find you. Say I got sex
That
appeal.
nigga die.
Think it's cause I work, got a gun. I'm ready to race. No, I don't fear none. I'm stuck in my ways. They say I'm the chosen one, to see it in my face. Get this one and I'm holding on. I can't be replaced. I just take a sip, but it's Brit. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again. Celebrate the win again. Take a sip, but it's Brit. We on track for the win. Celebrate the win again.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all